this here, but I remember that we were just sitting around joking one day about death, and he said, remember, this is what you would want.
Mm-hmm.
He said, just gather around a campfire and
Mm-hmm.
put me on a stick and just rotate slowly.
Yeah, I think that Dad would be happy with today. Despite the house was pretty full of people.
That I learned from Dad. He was very dispensable in his big wisdoms.
Words of wisdom.
Yep. Not just in his words. These are some things. These are just things that I learned from the way he was. He said, "Save for a rainy day. Floss and brush your teeth." He was very fastidious with his dental hygiene.
Yeah.
Dustin found out about that recently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he had to have a molar pulled. No, he had to have a wisdom tooth pulled and a molar pulled, but the molar was so badly gone, it was either $600 for a huge root canal or take it out. So he lost a molar.
Oh, I lectured him too last weekend.
Did you?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, but I don't think it went nowhere. I could tell.
It may have.
I said it's like money in the bank if you brush your teeth.
Yep.
Well, Dad.
I fought him from the time he was born. I had to brush his teeth every night.
Okay, Dave.
And it was nothing but a wrestling match.
Dave.
With Dustin.
Dave, we're talking about Rodger.
I know.
Yeah.
But we're talking about what Rodger said.
Okay.
And Dustin needed to listen to that.
Okay.
God, it was a fight.
Dad had a lot of cavities.
Well, he
finally got his teeth straightened.
He did. He got his old teeth.
He had braces, huh?
Yes, he did when he was in his 30s.
Imagine the pain of that.
Yeah.
Oh, I still have my wisdom teeth here. I hope I'm sure I'll go through some dental pain.
What's the next thing on your list, Mike?
When they pulled out the teeth and you showed me.
What's the next thing on your list there?
Take care of your family.
Uh-huh.
Take care of your possessions. When you take care of something, it'll take care of you. Pick up something, put it back.
I'll tell you where you got that one.
Painted.
That came from Grandpa.
Oh yeah.
What? Pick up something and put it back?
Borrow something from somebody, give it back to them in better shape than what you got.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Grandpa.
Yeah, it just needs wiping it off.
Well, another thing he said.
Shovel, he painted it.
Another thing that he said was, the force be with you. Force yourself. But that's what he said. He said when he hears that, the force be with you, he means to force yourself. In other words, if you don't want to get up out of bed, do it anyway. Yeah.
Have a plan before doing something. Don't impulse. I don't know if I've even learned that.
Yeah.
Impulses are good though. Impulse doing things are kind of good too.
No, I don't think so.
At times.
My dad had a plan, and it was rare that he didn't. Know your own expectations.
Say that one again.
Know your own expectations. He was a very careful guy. He just knew what he wanted, knew what he expected of himself and of others. And just,
real careful with
just
things.
kept him a real even keel. He was just real even kept it that way because he knew his own expectations. Ask permission to touch other people's stuff.
Okay.
Especially his tools.
Hello.
When I went through and put his things away, I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna make sure this goes in the right drawer here, right box. Drive slow and calm. Don't let other drivers influence your decisions.
Jeez, Dave.
You maybe should have listened to that a long time ago.
Yeah.
I have listened to Rodger.
You're still bad.
I'm bad, but I'm better.
Brothers are total opposites.
Yeah.
He drove to Alaska. I think he was going the
Not his
by
fault.
Yeah, but not by
None
his
of
fault.
them. None of them his fault.
None of them his fault. And
Although there were a couple times he came home and told me about some times when he didn't allow
it's called.
somebody to cut him off.
yeah,
So there were times when he wasn't completely pure in that road rage. There were some times
yeah.
he just didn't allow someone pass him.
Remember to laugh. Yeah, one of the last memories was well. We were chatting and he made some joke and he's like, just making a joke.
Oh yeah, he
Just
he
like
would
humor.
sometimes get mad at me for not having a better sense of humor. He would say something to me, and he says,
I was just
"Why don't you have a better sense of humor?" Just trying to laugh, Beth.
It's important to
Yeah,
laugh.
Dave
It's
doesn't understand humor. He
You're-
doesn't know what humor is. He's
You're
no
being
clue.
quiet on that one, huh, Dave? No, you've got a sense of humor.
Okay,
No, he doesn't.
the next one is obey the law.
Yeah.
Go again.
Killed the spider. He was very abiding,
You killed the spider?
even if he didn't necessarily agree with it. He would always obey the laws. And if something is hard to do, be calm and strong.
That's right.
Don't get upset. Lose yourself.
Well, the word that he got from Jan that he liked was settle down. And she would say that to him when he got riled up. So he said, Jan says to me, she says, settle down.
Now who's Jan?
That's his coworker that was
Oh.
here.
The lady with
So,
the pink.
Oh, that
so
was
we
like
would
here.
do that on each other. And when
No,
he would
I know which one.
get a little anxious, I'd say, settle down. or he'd say it to me. And it was just, it's a good way to check each other out, when your
Yeah.
spouse is getting upset. Just say, settle down.
Yeah.
It works.
Krystal and I joke with each other.
Settle down.
Just try to make it into a joke, and it just takes all the
Thanks, Mike.
the
Is there,
What?
fire
Water
out.
lilies.
is there more on that list?
Yeah, two more.
Okay.
It says two more that I could come up with. Be generous and kind, and don't laugh at others' misfortunes.
That came from Grandpa too. He'd tell me that a lot
He
because he seemed to think I'd laugh at
Ah.
other people's misfortunes.
You do.
I do.
You still do.
Yeah.
when
I
But
think
you're
another.
trying to make them laugh and make them feel better.
No.
think-
It's not like that.
No.
Sometimes it is that way.
I think another
No,
one is
you-
clean it up.
I'm a,
No.
yeah.
Clean it up. He always left a clean camp,
Oh, yeah.
except for in the kitchen sometimes. But
That's
we
not a
always-
camp.
They all,
This
they
is a
learned
camp.
that.
you have to clean up
Camp.
after yourself. Yeah.
Campfire. How is it not
Well, that's good, Mike.
So, I mean,
people, the
up
way
there
they-
isn't a
some
campfire.
people,
Good
the way
list
they
of
cook.
list of things.
And I have more.
Campfires.